When restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and theaters finally open, what will a night on the town finally look like?
Probably not the same, but
Right.
Here's Jacob Ward with how nightlife may undergo some radical changes.
The nightlife business is trying to sort out how you can have a good time in this new world of masks and gloves. This iconic theater where the San Francisco Ballet performs was the first in the country to go dark, and the effect went far beyond these seats.
You look at the repercussions to the city at large. People come in to see shows, but they have dinner beforehand, they have a drink afterwards, they might take a taxi to get here, they might park in a garage.
California's governor says venues like this will probably be the last to open in the state. And once they do, how will you even get everyone inside safely?
You approach the building. I need to make sure that all of the patrons coming into the building are spaced out by 6 feet, right? So you have this line of folks coming in that we want to keep socially distanced, much like you're seeing at a grocery store right now.
How many people might attend a full house?
This is over 3,000 people. This auditorium hosts over 3,000 people.
So you need 18,000 feet of space
Right.
to line everyone up. The joy of being in a place like this is being together. Whether I've come here to, see a rock concert or the opera, it's coming together and having the collective experience as an audience. And so the idea that somehow we're going to do this while sitting 6 feet apart and 2 rows separated, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a night at the theater, does it?
Benchmark Pizza, a cozy spot for dinner and a glass of wine, used to be the kind of place you came to squeeze in next to your neighbors. But it won't be that way again anytime soon.
That's going to look a lot different. I don't know how hospitable you can be if you're, saying, hey, what's your temperature? And I can't touch you. I have gloves on and I can't get close to you. And
Across the country, drive-in movie theaters are booming right now. You just have to stay in your car. But in Texas, where stay-at-home rules lifted on May 1st, this sit-down theater chain is up and running again at 25% capacity, with parties now seated 12 feet apart.
We're giving you a place to go that's safe, that is extremely hygiene sensitive, and that you can escape again.
Bob Woody is about to unlock the Blind Pig Pub in Austin, one of a dozen venues he owns in Texas, where bars and clubs reopen in less than 2 weeks.
We're so ready to open. Do I want to be overrun? I absolutely want to be overrun. I'll be honest with you, I hope this place is packed.
But he is having to adjust. He'll keep his venue only half full, hand sanitizer for everyone at the door,
Come on in.
employees and customers required to wear masks, no dance floor, just tables 6 feet apart, lines on the floor to keep everyone socially distanced out front and at the bar, his staff on patrol for violators. But with hundreds of people drinking in a bar after weeks of being stuck at home, will anyone keep their distance?
We'll ask them to adhere, and if they don't, we'll say maybe, in worst case, we have to ask them to leave. We hate to ask anybody to leave.
Think about it. From crowd control to tickets to bathroom lines to the performance itself, coronavirus complicates everything.
What if you, seated here in the middle, need to climb over this person here to go use the restroom?
Right.
How do you do that?
Excuse me, could you please stand up and walk that way so that I can get out to use the restroom?
Give me a full 6 feet.
Yeah,
Yes. So
right.
it's challenging.
Challenging,
Wow.
that's the word right there.
Yeah.
Well, because social distancing is difficult to maintain in a bar, Governor Greg Abbott says it's just still too soon to allow them to open.
However, he said state officials are working with local bar owners on finding ways to reopen, and when they do, Abbott says different standards may apply to the bars depending on whether they are indoor or outdoor establishments.
So do you agree with Governor Abbott that bars should be closed for now? That's what we're asking over on Facebook, and right now 52% of you say yes, they should be closed, while 48% say no. Now you can vote and also tell us what you think in the comments section. You can find this poll by searching KFDX on Facebook.
And hey, another thing that has been affected by this, summertime travel is also in limbo, as some of the most popular attractions like theme parks and camps are still closed, and they haven't announced when they're going to be reopening.
Get this, Disney has lost $1 billion because of closed theme parks. While Disney Shanghai will reopen on May 11th for a limited number of visitors, there's no word yet on when Disneyland or Disney World will welcome fans back. This comes after 100,000 workers were furloughed last month.
Able to provide for myself, and that's not really something I can do anymore.
Oh.
Goodness. Six Flags theme parks, they're including in Arlington, also San Antonio. They're looking to reopen this month. But guests who want to visit a Six Flags location will have to make reservations in advance. In addition to the reservation system, Six Flags will also be conducting temperature checks at entrances and requiring guests to wear face masks.
Wow.
Kevin